We are also voting to accept that today we stand at $179 million worth of bond and interest debt, according to the responses I received on my questions. We had $190 million. That puts us today, well, after the bonds are secured, but it puts us pre-accepting the amount of $369 million, if I did my quick addition correctly, 179 and 190. We haven't even started the $270 million SLOST in 2027, of which we only expect to receive $235 million of that. So just to kind of sum it up, where I'm looking at this vote today, where we could wait a couple of weeks, come back at our next meeting with these numbers, with some visuals to see what really is this decision going to look like, not just for us, but 8 years from now, when possibly we're not board members anymore, when maybe a different administration is here. What is it going to look like for people down the road if we approve this amount? And so just to really, to put in layman's terms, it's almost like we're going to buy a third car and we're not being told the interest rate, we're not being told how many payments are going to be, and we're being told, hey, it's going to be fine. And we're co-owners of the dealership. And so I guess I'm surprised, and I would caution this board to really, truly think about what we're doing, and if we could maybe delay it a couple of weeks so that we could have all the information we need to go into this decision, really fully understanding, knowing, and getting a visual for what this means, and doing our due diligence, and not just trusting that everything's going to be okay. I know we have to cash flow. I know we are going to make our minimum payments, and I know that our credit score is good, but just because we can, at what cost are we going to do it at? And on top of that, like Christy said, we're already looking at another bond after this one. We're already looking at more money that we're going to borrow. We're already looking at construction costs that run anywhere from 150 to 200% over budget when you're looking at going into a SLOST on day one compared to where those SLOST end as those construction costs and things change. Harlem, as an example, we signed a CMR for, what, 80 million in January? And right now, we're looking at a new budget of, I think, 120 million for Harlem. That's in just less than a year. We're already looking at 40 million more allocated to finish that project. There's a lot riding on this, and I think to take a couple of weeks to have those numbers in front of us and then to revisit this decision, I think that would be prudent.